What a main event we are in for. A rematch from SummerSlam. The Smackdown general manager was so interested and so invested in that title matchup that we're going to have a rematch for it. Kota Ibushi and AJ Styles again here tonight for the Intercontinental Championship. Where did Bálor come from? Bloody Sunday to Styles! Why Finn Bálor? Hello and welcome Universe Mode. This is Smackdown Live. Last week, the roster was shaken up. The show was shaken up as a whole by the revealing of a new Smackdown Live general manager. In his first week, he chose to remain anonymous and let the card and let the people on the show do what they had to do. But now in the most famous arena in the world, in Madison Square Garden, we will find out who the Smackdown general manager truly is. We will be having the reveal of the new general manager to kick things off right here tonight. Hopefully, he's not as much of a fucking unit as Dredge is. Otherwise, we are going to have a bit of problems regarding if there's any meetings and I'm there in the form that I am, and we have two units either side of me. It's going to be a little bit of a weird predicament to find ourselves in. However, I should not be all jokes. I should not be all sarcasm, because tonight is a big night outside of the revealing of the new Smackdown general manager. Last week, to close out the show, we saw that man right there, Finn Bálor, completely change the man that we know him to be, completely change up his actions, and attack the Intercontinental Champion AJ Styles after his successful title defense over Kota Ibushi. We do not know why, and I don't think we'll know why, because Bálor wants to fight here tonight. And he is going to fight someone. It's going to be an open challenge here for Finn Bálor. Big question, of course, going to be surrounding that. Who's he going to fight? If AJ Styles will show up, and what the deal is with this new mentality to Finn Bálor. That, though, could potentially be overshadowed by the main event of the evening. We saw it. We saw the attack 2 weeks ago by Brock Lesnar. We're now here tonight. The wrestler Katsuyori Shibata against the Beast Brock Lesnar. This match finally happening. And what a match it is going to be in the main event of SmackDown Live. The SmackDown Live general manager hitting big once again in his second match, in his second show as the GM. But before we can get to any of the matches here tonight, talking about the GM, let's find out who he is. Let's see who it is. Oh my god, it's not a unit. It's a normal human being. Wait, are those stilts on his shoes? Does he have a little bit of high heels going on in his shoes? Anyway, there is the new SmackDown Live general manager. This is the first time I've seen him as well. This is very, very interesting to see. I don't know anything about this guy. He's got a well-kept beard, though. I'll give him credit for that. Definitely better than anything I could ever grow. So let's see. Let's hear from this new SmackDown Live general manager. Who the flying hell are you? Well, going on about how prestigious SmackDown Live is. Start off. That'll get you in the goodness of the SmackDown Live crowd. His name, though, Christian James. And he is standing in the sacred ring because the WWE has decided to finally give them a real general manager. Fair point. He is not here to blow his own horn. He's not here to talk about the past. He is here because this universe sits on top of the wrestling world with no one else here to push us off it. And he wants to force people to try harder, and he wants people to be better. And that is the very reason why he was hired. I'm going through perhaps a little bit of a spiel here, saying this ain't Raw, this ain't ECW, this ain't NXT, this is fucking SmackDown Live, and it's got a brand new attitude going for it. And at Fastlane, the next SmackDown Live exclusive pay-per-view, he is instantly announcing a steel cage tornado tag match for the WWE Tag Team titles. And on top of that, that is a mega announcement right there. Brock Lesnar will defend the WWE Championship against Kazuchika Okada in a last man standing match. Finn Bálor will welcome the newest member of SmackDown Live, with the winner getting a shot at AJ Styles for the Intercontinental title. And let's get this show on the road. If that is a way to make an impact, if that is a way to show your statement as general manager, then that is how you do it. Dredge is a unit, this guy is a businessman, and what an impact he's already making. Steel cage match, Okada versus Lesnar on Last Man Standing, Bálor and the mysterious guy later on tonight for the Intercontinental title. Let's do this! Alright then, here we go indeed. We are getting things underway with big matches as well after the big announcement. We are starting things off with a rematch from a few weeks ago, I think it was 2 weeks ago maybe, with as you see right there, Bobby Fish getting ready to go one-on-one with Tama Tonga. The last time these two guys squared off, I think it was 2 weeks ago, with Fish decimating Tama Tonga in a few minutes. Tama Tonga obviously frustrated about it, wanting the rematch, and he's going to get it here tonight against the three-time WWE champion, the man who by this time next week on Smackdown Live will no longer have the longest reign in this universe. As it currently stands, Seth Rollins is on day 386. 4 days to go until this guy, and by the time Monday Night Raw rolls around, Rollins will be on day 391. Just gets better and better, doesn't it? Next week's ECW will have Seth Rollins as the longest reigning champion of all time in this universe. But you better believe we're celebrating it. But before we can get to any of that, we have got this show here tonight to go on with. I'm not going to talk too heavily about Seth Rollins because I'll save it for next week when he actually breaks the record. Here tonight, though, here are the Gorillas of Destiny. There's Tama Tonga, Tanga lower on the other side. Bad Luck Fale not with them, which I find quite interesting to think about. I'm not too sure why that is the case, but we'll go along with it. Here comes these two guys, though. Tama Tonga going to be wishing to redo the loss he had 2 weeks ago. And I mean, in that match, he was told to go it alone. He wasn't allowed any of the Gorillas of Destiny by ringside. He wasn't allowed support. He had to do it alone. And indeed, he did, by getting beaten in about 2 minutes by Bobby Fish. And of course, it's important to remember just how great Bobby Fish is, though. I mean, I talk smack about this guy a lot because I think he's a scumbag. But at the end of the day, this is the guy who still, at this moment in time in Universe, has the longest reign. And he'll be, even though by next week he'll be second place, 390 days is still outstanding for a title reign. It is still out of this world. And you don't do it by luck. You never, ever can be a champion for that long by luck. Only the most talented athletes can get a reign that long. Only 2 athletes in this universe have a reign longer than a year. One is Bobby Fish, the other is Seth Rollins. And on the night when one ended, the other began. And we'll see where things go from there. Right now, though, it is all about Tama Tonga and Bobby Fish. Certainly seems as if Fish is having no chance of getting back towards that WWE Championship anytime soon. The Dangerous Alliance locked in a battle right now with the Gorillas of Destiny. And of course, as we heard at Fastlane, which was about 2.5 weeks away now, I believe, there will be that steel cage match for the Gorillas of Destiny and the Dangerous Alliance to lock themselves in. Certainly, I would imagine Paul Heyman's not going to be a ringside for that one. So we'll see what the Dangerous Alliance could do on their own. Oh, what a kick across the head there from Fish. Old school Fish hook there. And once again, absolutely decimating Tama Tonga in this one. No chance of the bad boy having any action, getting anything in this one right now. It is all about setting the tone here on the road towards Fastlane. And Bobby Fish wants to get this one over quickly. Brainbuster on the knee. Lightning could very well strike twice for Fish. He brings him up. Fish has him again. Fish hook to Tama Tonga. Bobby Fish covers one half of the tag team champions, but this time Tangaloa's in to make the difference. This time Tangaloa's in to cause the distraction. Chops and strikes now being mustered up. Oh no, crack there from Tama Tonga across the head. And this might be where Tama Tonga turns things around here. Neck breaker. Tonga takes him down as well. Chin lock applied now. Sitched in deep on Bobby Fischer. How will the three-time WWE champion get himself out of this? I mean, it is a technical basis, which is where Bobby Fish does indeed shine. He's doing a great job of it right now. Knee in the gut there. Irish whip will send Tama Tonga into the corner. Tama Tonga trying with offense here, but he is just getting no luck thus far. Perched up on that top turnbuckle here. Fish could excel, but Tama Tonga able to counter him. Tama Tonga! Oh! Corkscrew sent on. Almost like whisper in the wind there. And Bobby Fish has to roll outside of the ring. Tama Tonga throwing up a too sweet, thinking that was a great move there. Bobby Fish frustrated at what happened, wants back in this one right now, and he's going to go right in to a Michinoku driver there by one half of the tag team champions. Tama Tonga now. What has he got in mind? He's sending him into the turnbuckle. I think he might be looking... I thought he might have been thinking the splash there. A running splash in the corner we've seen him execute more than once. Instead, he's sent back into the opposing corner, into the Paul Heyman corner, to get an exploder suplex right into it, courtesy of Bobby Fish. And Fish is looking to try and end this one right now, hightailing his way towards the end. Brainbuster on the knee, covers Tama Tonga, might be trying to bait Tanga lower in, but oh, Tama Tonga kicks at it too. Bobby Fish got anything else in mind here to try and end this one? He's going to put him up on the shoulders again. Here we go. Fish hook again. The brutality of that move cannot be described. It is the reason why Fish's reign lasted so long, and it should end things here tonight. And it does. Bobby Fish beats Tama Tonga again. 2 victories over Tama Tonga in 2 weeks. Bobby Fish will rest at nothing to prove his point and to prove the point that the Dangerous Alliance are on their way to being tag team champions. As Fish looks to celebrate his victory. No. Things are still breaking apart. Tangaloa has hit the ring, as has Mahal. Things are breaking down here. Oh, and the fight has broken out here in the ring. Tama Tonga getting back up to his feet. Mahal getting involved now. It is all broken apart here on Smackdown Live. The Gorillas of Destiny and the Dangerous Alliance squaring off. It'll be just like this come Fastlane, but a steel cage will be around them. Look at the action going on right now. Tama Tonga. Did he play possum? Was this all in the Gorillas of Destiny's mindset? Well, if it was, it's backfired on them in all honesty. Because the Dangerous Alliance are holding their own right now. Tangaloa sent into the ropes. Tama Tonga thrown on the outside there. This is continuing to keep on going here at ringside and in the ring to go with it. The Gorillas of Destiny, though, might be changing things around. And it keeps on going here now. The referee is completely powerless to stop this one. SmackDown General Manager makes his presence felt, announces a big match, and all of a sudden, everything is falling apart in front of our very eyes. Fish and Tama Tonga, the much more aggressive fight on the outside, has to be said. But this is all about those tag team titles. This is all about Fastlane. This is all about keeping the other down, which they couldn't do at SummerSlam. The fight keeps on going. Bobby Fish walking up the ramp. I think he wants to continue this backstage with Tama Tonga. This may not end. 2, 1. I never thought I'd be saying this, but the D.C.C. actually did something good there in breaking up that fight. I don't know if it's continued on backstage or not. I'm not receiving any reports right now, but that little flicker from the D.C.C. I just brought things to an end, so good is what I can say. Good is that is over, but nevertheless, we have moved on here, and you can see an immediate issue arising in the D.C.C. right now. You see Daniels, you see Kane. What you don't see is the leader of the D.C.C. Where's Chris Sabin? I don't know. I don't think anyone does. There have been tensions brewing between the D.C.C. over these last 2 weeks, most notably between Daniels and Sabin. 2 weeks ago, Sabin let Christopher Daniels get pinned in a match against Future Shock last week. For whatever reason, as Dolph Ziggler looked ready to load up the super kick on Chris Sabin, in comes Christopher Daniels, whacking him with a steel chair to bring the match to an end. It seemed very random for such a thing to be happening. But it did. Dolph Ziggler beat Sabin via DQ, and Sabin was frustrated by it as well. And now he has seemed to have repaid that by not being here tonight as the Young Bucks get ready for their tag team match against the D.C.C. Of course, we already know that the match at Fastlane has been sealed. It is Dangerous Alliance against the Guerrillas of Destiny. Sorry, I blanked on them for a second there. That is going to happen. There is nothing you can do about that. That match has been set in stone, per the words of the SmackDown General Manager, Christian James. And now we wait to see what will happen going on from there. But I am more interested right now, honestly, outside of this just being a tag match, I'm interested to see how Kane and Daniels work. We haven't seen these guys cooperating together in a long time, and when they were, things were fine. So I wonder if there'll be a difference right there in how things will go between the D.C.C. of Kane and Daniels, or if it's just going to be more problems brewing. I don't know. Maybe Daniels is starting to wear down here. His tenure with the D.C.C. Bram was replaced earlier in the year by that man on the outside there in Kane. So I wonder. I do wonder what the future holds right now for the D.C.C. And it ain't looking too good for Christopher Daniels right now. Off the get-go here. Being beaten up quite easily from by Matt Jackson. Off the ropes, though. Oh, nice head scissors. Really well struck head scissors there by Christopher Daniels. Credit where it's due, and he's going to get Kane in this one now. See what kind of an impact Kane can make in this matchup. Oh, no. Oh, this is a dangerous start for Kane. Off the top rope and cross-body down onto Matt Jackson. Oh, the Young Bucks will certainly be hoping that that doesn't happen again. The last thing they want is another 300-pounder coming down on them with that amount of force. Certainly Matt Jackson won't be wanting it. He's going to look to make the tag here. Tag made to his brother Nick. What can the Young Bucks muster up? Look at the strength of Matt Jackson right there. Buckle bomb and an enziguri into the back of the head. Matt Jackson out on the apron. Nick Jackson now the legal one. And what the hell is Nick Jackson doing now? Moonsault there. Not to show about the theatrics at the start of it, but Nick Jackson going to go right up to the top rope here. Double foot stomp. That was a very well executed double foot stomp. Great hang time. Covers Kane, but can't get more than a 1 count. The Bucks have turned things around. Kane is looking kind of space on offense, let's be honest, as he came into this matchup. Throwing into the turnbuckle. What are we going to see from the Bucks here? More combination of strikes and more strength from Matt Jackson with that Northern Lights suplex. Another cover made, but Kane kicking out right away. God, the Bucks are off to a destructive start right now. Second rope, and went to go flying in there. I think he brushed against Kane. But Kane is, I gotta say, looking horrible right now in ring. Getting countered left, right, and center. Not exactly getting much moves in either. Daniels wanting in here, and he will get the tag in to go with it. Matt Jackson thought he could stop it, but he couldn't. Drop kick from Daniels. And this is where Daniels starts to prove his own now. Gotta give him credit. He's trying to turn things around in this matchup for the D.C.C. He knows he's on borrowed time, let's be real, if he doesn't turn things around. And he's trying to do that right now. Back suplex, face buster. Doing far better than what Kane did in this matchup thus far, as he rests on the outside. Looking to fly now on Matt Jackson, who rolls out of the ring, dodging the elbow drop there. And what will we see from Matt? Nothing. Great counter again from Daniels. He's really proven his own worth here in this one. Nick Jackson craving the tag in there. He watched his brother crawl towards him and had sadistically stopped in almost a D.C.C-esque way. And Daniels just looking down at the fallen man right now that is Matt Jackson, trying to crawl to his brother again. He's almost there. Daniels was stomping away, but Matt Jackson was refusing to let that stop him. He counters Daniels now. May have been playing possum for a bit. No, Daniels throws him back in the turnbuckle. Will he tag Kane back in here? Yes, he will. Daniels, I gotta give him credit. He was tough in that one moment. He was really proving himself. Now Kane's got to try this again here. Cover made. There's two. And a kick out. And oh, an elbow in the chest there by Daniels on Nick Jackson. Nick Jackson certainly got affected by it, but he's getting right back on the apron. Cannot afford to watch as his brother is having pain inflicted on him in this matchup. But give credit to Matt Jackson. He's fighting on in this one. Look at that. Hurricanrana there. Stuck the landing to go with it. Greatly done there by Matt Jackson. And look at the strength now. A tombstone from Matt Jackson to Kane. Could we be seeing the end of this one? Are the Bucks going to look for that big win? They most certainly are. It'll transition over to Nick, who will hold him up as Matt will come flying in with the Indie Taker. Nick Jackson in for the count. Matt Jackson in to stop Daniels, but Kane kicks at it too. Outside of kicking out, that's essentially all that. Kane's done nothing in this match outside of kick out, and now Matt Jackson raining away on him there with a good few hits. Can they turn things around here? More importantly, can Kane turn things around here? He's the one in the ring right now, and he's the one getting beat, and badly. Nick Jackson, what a flip powerbomb there. Great strength to pull that off. Covers Kane, can't get more than one count though, and the big red monster getting right back up to his feet in all fairness. Oh, dangerous here. Big slam coming in. Big slam down as well. Covers Nick Jackson, who, fair play to him, able to kick out early enough. Uh-oh. Kane in. Gonna look for the choke slam here on Nick Jackson. No, Nick counters him. And a rake of the eyes as well. Oh, what a kick in the face to go with it. Kane down in the ring right now, but Nick Jackson surging on. Swanton bomb by Nick. Covers Kane to try and end things. Will this do it? It will! And I saw in the blink of an eye. Turnabout from the D.C.C. Christopher Daniels got in the ring and did nothing. He did nothing. He stood there and he watched. He watched as Kane was pinned from that Swanton bomb. I caught that. That was Daniels having a bit of sense to him for the first time in about a year and a half. Looking at what was going on and thinking, I don't want any part of it. He let Kane get pinned. And I think I know why he did it as well. Not only was it trying to maybe stick something up to Sabin, but Daniels was the only one doing something in that match. Kane did nothing in that match. Daniels did everything. And how is he rewarded for it? With a loss. I'm with Daniels on this. That was a statement being said there by Christopher Daniels at the expense of Kane and to the reward of the Young Bucks. Job done. Job done indeed. I'll give him credit. Well done, Daniels. Well done. We'll see where things go with the D.C.C. as time goes on. Oh, no. Oh, no. I've just received word that something's going on backstage. It's not regarding the Dangerous Alliance, though. Oh, boy. All right, we're going backstage right now. And we finally made it backstage. And oh, my goodness. A steel chair right now from Nia Jax to Paige. The #1 contender to the title getting obliterated right now by the champion. Paige was doing action up next against Naomi. And now she's getting an onslaught backstage courtesy of the woman she faces at Fastlane. The fight continuing on here. Paige trying to fight back a little bit right now. Sending her into the production crates there. But Nia Jax puts a stop to it. Oh, and Nia might be putting more than just a stop to it. Nia might be trying to put an end to it. Slamming it down on the concrete. Oh, the damage has already been done, but Nia Jax always loves to take it one step further. Into the wall again goes Paige. She is pretty much down and out right now. Nia again with a steel chair in hand, smacking her in the ribs, trying to cause whatever damage she can to those ribs. Oh, no, Nia, no. Nia Jax now. Samoa drop to Paige. Paige is down and out. And Nia hasn't finished. She's continuing. She's walking towards the ring now. Well, let danger commence. Naomi stands in the ring and oh my god, it's going to continue. It's going to continue. The SmackDown Women's Champion doesn't stop there. She just decimated a #1 contender backstage, and she wants to keep going here. She wants to continue. And she is taking her place in this matchup right now. Oh, this is dangerous. This is bad. Naomi, why do you want to continue with this? Why do you want to fight? This is not a smart idea here from Naomi. Now, I'm assuming everyone here just saw what happened. So why is Naomi still standing in the ring when Nia Jax just manhandled Paige? Just decimated her like she was nothing. Why? Why do you want to pick a fight that you know you can't win against the SmackDown Women's Champion? What purpose does it serve? I don't think it's a wise decision at all here from from Naomi. But I don't understand how no one's stopping Nia Jax. I get it's your first show in charge, dude, but you've got to do something to take control over Nia Jax's actions. You've got to do something to make sure that this isn't the norm. She's the women's champion, yeah, but that doesn't give her free reign to do whatever the hell she wants and decimate whoever the hell she wants. Naomi trying here to fight back early on and just getting right into a sidewalk slam. Oh, the destruction started early. And now it continues on. Naomi in huge trouble here from behind. Dumped face first. Thrown into the turnbuckle as well, and now just attacked as well. Body thrusted into Naomi's ribs and then thrown across the ring to go with it. Naomi countered there by Nia Jax. And now dumped face first again. Don't keep on trying to get up. It's not a smart idea, Naomi. This is not good for you to try and keep on fighting here. And now strikes raining down upon her and just thrown across the ring. This is dangerous for Naomi to keep on trying to fight here. This is bad for her. Leg drop from Nia Jax. Just stay down. Just let this be the end. You've received this beating more than once. Why do you continue to try and fight on? It's not worth it, Naomi. Just stop. Naomi trying to fight right now. Jawbreaker to the SmackDown Women's Champion, who for the first time in this match does go off her feet. Can she keep something going here, though? Is the question. Naomi trying to fight for the SmackDown Women, trying to fight for the beatdown that Paige just received. Oh, but a counter there from Nia Jax will stop things. Runs her down as well. And this is going to be it. I think we just saw with Paige backstage. The Samoan drop should end it. Look at the impact there. Brutal landing. Cover made now, and with 1, 2. What is wrong with you, Naomi? I seriously question this. This ain't even brave. This is too much. There's a difference between bravery and stupidity, and you are very quickly crossing that line. As a matter of fact, you crossed that line the moment you wanted to fight on in this matchup, but she wants to try and prove a point here. If she's trying to prove that the SmackDown Women's Division won't bend to Nia Jax, then she needs to prove it right now, in all honesty. Rake of the eyes incoming there from Naomi, but that may be the last thing she gets in this match. No, forearm. Went for a splash and she got it, in all fairness. Nia Jax tried to move away there. Nothing happening. Cover, kick out right away. Right away in with the kick out. She is getting in some strikes now. Credit to her, but that is about all. Oh, no. She's got that one wrong. She misjudged. She misguided it completely there. And that could very well cost her. Leg drop from Nia Jax now. And I imagine the end is seconds away. Nia brings her in for another taste of a Samoan drop. And there it is. One more time. The cover from Nia to finish this all. 1, 2, 3. It does it. Nia wins. First Paige. And then Naomi. Nia Jax wanted to prove her dominance to everyone right there and then. And she did just that. She did just that. And I bet she's proud of herself for it as well. Nia Jax, your winner here, but this shouldn't have been a match. The SmackDown General Manager should have done better to stop this. You can't let someone, even a champion, go around doing whatever they please. And that's exactly what happened here. And it may have just caused significant damages for 2 women on the SmackDown Live roster. And most importantly, one of them is the #1 contender for that title at Fastlane. Pretty devastating stuff to happen, but nevertheless, we are going to have to move on to our next contest. We've been promised a big rival here on SmackDown Live, and he'll be fighting Finn Bálor up next for the right to face AJ Styles for the Intercontinental title of Fastlane. God, what a hectic night it has been. The SmackDown General Manager shows his face and suddenly everything is turning itself up to 11 here on the road to Fastlane. But now we head to the man who I have to say in all honesty was the biggest talking point coming out of last week. Not the phenomenal match, no pun intended, between AJ Styles and Kota Ibushi. Not the fact that Styles is still Intercontinental Champion, but the actions of this man after the match ended. Attacking AJ Styles and laying him out in the ring with the Bloody Sunday. Why did Finn Bálor do what he did? Why did he do that? It's a simple answer, and it's an answer that I'd like to know. But it's an answer that we're not getting, is the reality of it all. We are not receiving the reason for why Finn Bálor did what he did. Why Finn Bálor attacked AJ Styles. Why he laid him out in the ring. He has stayed mute this past week. And all that is happening here tonight, which I find a little bit weird from the SmackDown General Manager, is that he's rewarding Finn Bálor for what he did. He's giving him a chance to be the #1 contender to the Intercontinental Championship here tonight. I just find that a little weird to take into account. Finn Bálor attacks the champ. Okay, I get it. Sending a fighting message. But to the very week after, without him even explaining why he did it, give him a chance at the belt just seems a little confusing. Although that's, if that's the way that the SmackDown General Manager wants to do things, then so be it. It's not my roster. I'm not going to try and backseat GM at the same time. But I think the reality is that this whole Finn Bálor debacle is a bit weird right now. But the reality is that in a few minutes, Finn Bálor might not be the #1 contender. Finn Bálor might be getting tapped out, might be getting pinned on the mat from whoever the guy who the SmackDown General Manager is on about makes his arrival around here. The real question, of course, is who is it going to be? Who will that guy be who's going to show up? I'm interested to find out who it is, and we're just moments away from finding out who it is. Who has joined SmackDown Live? Oh, ho, ho, that is a pretty big deal. That is a guy, that is a name to have on SmackDown Live. It is the return to the big leagues for the Lunatic Fringe, Dean Ambrose. Ambrose back from NXT and on the main roster, back on SmackDown Live, re-won his one and only world title. And now Dean Ambrose finds himself with a chance to immediately go after the Intercontinental Championship. And a chance to go right after Finn Bálor to go with it. This is a very, Very interesting contest. This is a contest that if you had built right from the get-go would have been incredible as well, but the element of surprise certainly wouldn't have paid into Finn Balor's advantage. Here we go then. Balor Ambrose, #1 contender match. Let's do this. And Ambrose right out of the gates in with the bulldog there and attacking Finn Balor. Well, here he goes. He wants to make a statement right away. This is just about the ways to go about it. Especially with a guy right now as polarizing as Finn Balor is. Big power bomb though. And Balor trying to return with some control of his own here. Didn't like how Ambrose got off to a better start in the matchup than he did. Here we go now. Off the ropes comes Ambrose. Pushed off there by Finn Balor, but Dean Ambrose looking to respond right away here. Right back up to his feet and right back to work. Snap made of Balor. Elbow in the back of the head to go with it. And now chops lighting up the chest and punches to go with it. Ambrose coming out a swinging here on his Smackdown Live debut. Return if you want to call it that, but it's been a long time since he was on the blue brand. Irish whip off the ropes. Finn Balor, neckbreaker. He's feeling pretty confident about himself right now. Ambrose taking a little bit to get up to his feet here. Wasn't the best run on NXT for Dean Ambrose. Matter of fact, I don't remember anything of note he did, aside from losing to the Velveteen Dream, but Smackdown General Manager wants to take an opportunity and wants a big name on the roster, it seems. Ambrose is certainly that. The first man in this universe to win all the secondary titles on the main 3 brands. And the turnbuckle now, forearm from Ambrose and a bulldog to go with it. Down goes Finn Balor. Looking pretty good right now for Dean Ambrose. Not so much there though. Counter by Balor. Ducks under. Pele kick. Gotta imagine AJ Styles is watching. I'm not too certain if Styles is in the arena or not right now. But what I do know is that Styles is going to be watching wherever he's from right now, because his future #1 contender is in this ring. Ambrose in with an elbow and in with a lariat as well. Nicely struck by Ambrose, who's going to force himself up to the top rope here. Might be looking to come down with something big. Is he going to risk it here? Is he going to go for it? Ambrose elbow drop on a standing Finn Balor. Cover made. Will this put him away? No, it won't even get a 2 count over the former Intercontinental champion. Both these guys know what it's like to hold that title. Ambrose, way back in the day with the Shield, and a very long reign, was actually the longest reigning Intercontinental champion before one Bobby Fish came around. I'm not certain if Fish still holds the record anymore. I have a feeling he might, but other people came pretty close. Actually, no. Wait. I'm just running through it in my head. I think Bobby Fish still has the record, and Kenny Omega might be in a close second. Oh, DDT there by Balor. Nicely hit as well. Finn Balor going to send Dean Ambrose into the turnbuckle now, and you know exactly what he's looking for. Balor in position. Right place, right time. Shocker drop kick. And Ambrose hits hard off the turnbuckle as well. Finn Balor could very well be going to fast lane. Coup de grace missed. Ambrose kick in the gut, brings him in. Dirty deeds from Dean Ambrose to go to fast lane. 1, 2, and no. Kick out. Kick out at 2. Oh, man. Is Ambrose going to wish? Is Ambrose going to wish that put the match away or what? But the reality is, Finn Balor still in this one. But Ambrose all over him right now. Suplex back in the ring to boot. Highly competitive match this thus far. Back and forth as you'd like. Balor trying to call to whoever's out there. Whoever still supports him after his actions last week. Ambrose puts him up against the ropes here. Balor counters it. Forearm. Don't turn your back. Lunatic lariat from Ambrose. Man, what a contest this has been. Coup de grace was missed. Dirty deeds connected, but didn't put things away. And this is still going on. And these two men standing opposite one another. No, Balor! Balor blasting the referee there. Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Bad luck Fale! What? Where did Fale come from in all this? Bálor just rolled out of the ring. The referee is recovering outside and Fale's just started assaulting Dean Ambrose. What am I witnessing? What is going on right now? Fale and Bálor hate each other. What am I witnessing? Bad luck Fale with Ambrose up on his shoulders. Bad luck fall to Dean Ambrose. What? What? Oh my god. What the world? What in the world just happened? Why? Bad luck Fale just attacked Dean Ambrose and now Finn Balor's taking full advantage of it. Shotgun dropkick again from Bálor. Dean Ambrose is down. The referee never saw it because he was clocked by Balor's clothesline. Coup de grace from Bálor. Are you kidding me? 1, 2, and 3. Finn Bálor is the #1 contender to the Intercontinental Championship because of bad luck Fale, and the referee never saw it. This is sickening. This is sickening. How can this be let slide? How can you let this slide? Finn Bálor is the #1 contender, but why Fale? These guys were at each other's throats 2 months ago, and I'm supposed to leave their best friends? What the hell's going on? Maybe Bálor will explain it because he's grabbing a microphone. I can't believe what I just saw. Finn Balor's the #1 contender and now microphone in hand to go with it, and he wants to know about... I'm not really wondering about why you attacked AJ Styles so much as I'm wondering why the hell did Finn Bálor just align with bad luck Fale? What is the reason for this all? Well, it seems as if he's pressed on talking about the AJ Styles issue, and in Balor's eyes, he's sick and tired of being overlooked on Smackdown Live. It's time for something new, something original. It's time Bálor takes back what is his. And he is calling out AJ Styles right now to the ring. You know that the Intercontinental Champion ain't gonna back down to something like that. Styles is right here to make that response. He didn't want to wait longer than a week. Here comes the Phenomenal One towards the ring. He's heading towards... Oh, no. Fale's going for him. And now Fale in with a spear on Styles. Styles didn't have a fight back to it. And now... No. Fale, no. Fale, no. Not out there. Bad luck Fale with a bad luck fall on the steel ramp. Bálor laughing in the ring. Styles is out. Oh, and he's taken the microphone back now with AJ Styles reeling in agony on the apron. Oh, sorry, not on the apron, on the ramp. And Finn Bálor saying that no one cares what AJ has to say. Certainly not Finn Bálor. He doesn't deserve that title because he can't beat anyone when it matters. Certainly not Seth Rollins, making a dig there to the fact that Styles never beat Rollins for the ECW title. He is saying that AJ Styles is he's not original. He's a wannabe. And Balor's taking back what is his at Fastlane. He is going to feel the pain that Finn Bálor has felt, to know what was once yours ripped away from you. It is time for AJ Styles to be put in place, and for everyone to learn who the boss of SmackDown Live is. Wow, Finn Bálor coming out with an aggressive stance here, but the big question to ask coming out of all of this for the #1 contender is who the hell, and why the hell are Fale and Bálor working together? I don't know what to make of this all, but we could be in a scenario right now where we actually have to save that question for another day. That Bálor, Fale, I don't get it. 2 months ago, Finn Bálor, Bad Luck Fale, Tama, Tonga, and Tanga were at each other's throats. They hated each other. Well, Bálor hated them, and vice versa. Why did Fale just help him out? I don't get it. I don't get it at all. I just don't understand. Nevertheless, we gotta move on. We gotta move on. We have a huge main event on its way here tonight. The wrestler Katsuyori Shibata versus Brock Lesnar one-on-one. What a contest that is going to be. My goodness. I cannot wait for this one. This was supposed to happen before SummerSlam. Okada put that in jeopardy. This was supposed to happen... No, sorry, this wasn't supposed to happen 2 weeks ago. Shibata beat Bálor 2 weeks ago. Attacked by Lesnar after the match. Thought it might have happened last week. Smackdown Live General Manager decided different for his first show. Now it happens here. Happens tonight. And I cannot wait for it. This is something else. I really am excited to see how this one goes down. Shibata and Lesnar, what a contest we are in for here between two brutes in the ring. We already know Lesnar's got his match against Okada at Fastlane. We already know that's happening at Last Man Standing, no less. Brock Lesnar's second Last Man Standing match of the year. But now, oh boy, now we wait to see what happens when these two incredible athletes collide, and there he is, the WWE Champion for the third time, Brock Lesnar. Oh my goodness, this is going to be something else. Lesnar with that WWE Championship back around his waist. It has been over 2 years since the Beast last held that title, but he is here tonight with that belt around his waist. As a matter of fact, it's actually closer to 3. But nevertheless, Lesnar, title around his waist. There stands your WWE Champion. He victimized Okada at SummerSlam. Okada threw everything. As many rainmakers as he could. As much offense as he could. The tombstones, the German suplexes, the half lariats, the rainmakers, the German suplex into a rainmaker. None of it was enough. 2 F5s, though, were plenty. Okada didn't stand. And to add insult to injury, after the match, Lesnar assaulted Okada. And then, only then, would he raise the WWE Championship. No such thing is going to happen tonight against Shibata. This is a fight between these two guys, and it's underway. Lesnar versus Shibata, and Lesnar comes out of the gate swinging against Shibata. German suplex already to the wrestler. Oh my goodness. Lesnar wants to have a fight here in the main event. He wants to give Shibata one hell of a fight. Shibata ducks the lariat though. Fisherman suplex, and he got it on the Beast. Let's see what will happen right now, though. Let's see what we will be witness to as Shibata takes control over Brock Lesnar. Trying to keep Lesnar grounded is going to be an incredibly difficult feat. And in the same breath, Lesnar's a two-time NCAA Division I champion. This is a freak when it comes to being on the mat as well. This guy, there's nowhere where you really have an advantage over Brock Lesnar from unless you're standing on top of something, pelting objects at him. But even then, Lesnar will find a way to probably jump up it. And here comes a second German suplex to Shibata. Shibata's trying with his moves. He's trying to slowly cause problems for Lesnar. Lesnar just ain't interested in that. Coming out swinging from the very get-go. Snake eyes now to Shibata. Counter by Shibata, though, forearms him in the face. Counter from Lesnar, lariats him down. Oh, Lesnar back to inflicting pain here. Not interested in any pinfalls either as he hits that nasty suplex. To follow up a hard knee into the face as well. No knee pad there to make that any less vicious. That is Brock Lesnar's whole knee coming down on you. Half-hat suplex there. Shibata now is in huge trouble. Throws him into the turnbuckle. You knew that knee was incoming from Brock Lesnar, but there was nothing that Shibata could do to stop it. Or that hefty stomp in the chest to go with it. Lesnar is in control. And he knows it. And he likes it. Lesnar wearing down Shibata now. That chin lock being stitched in there. Another lariat to go with it as well. God. This is getting a bit brutal to watch now. Shibata, though, hanging in there, fighting through it all. Shibata ain't gonna cave in, and he throws him over his back there. Shibata firing himself up here. The beast, though, almost instantly getting back up to his feet. Shrugging off that strike. Here we go, though. Shibata in. 2 lariats to Lesnar. And Lesnar, belly to belly. Came back to it like it was nothing. Oh my goodness, Shibata could be done for right now. Lesnar trying to finish the deal as quickly as possible here in the main event. Brock Lesnar, Suplex City for Shibata. And he wants to end it. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. I don't think he's done yet. Lesnar might not be done yet. He most certainly is. And another German suplex for Shibata to endure. He wants to punish this man. He wants Okada to get the message that he ain't winning at Fastlane. That no one can topple the beast but Shibata trying there. Another fisherman suplex. Look at Lesnar though. Sitting up still. Like he takes the pain but it doesn't leave much of an impact on him. Big elbow in the knee right there though. Throws him into the turnbuckle again to go with it. And look at how slow Lesnar was just pacing himself towards him. Uh-oh. What is Lesnar going to do now? This ain't the usual place we see Brock Lesnar, but this could very well be a huge risk. Lesnar double underhook superplex to Shibata. What more do you want to do to this man? Well, maybe a lot more because Shibata doesn't want to stay down and he takes the leg away from Lesnar. And he DDTs the beast into the ground to go with it. Shibata feeling anger towards that attack 2 weeks ago. And that may be what has just fired up the wrestler. Shibata from behind. Transitions. STO. And now he covers Brock too close to the ropes. At first was the beast. There's one. And nothing more coming of it. A 1 count on Brock Lesnar there. Shibata looking down at the beast who is still getting up to his feet. Still, in a relatively easy fashion, mind you, getting up to his feet. And Shibata's going off his feet to go with it. Turns him round. And another German suplex in this matchup. I've lost count of how many there've been, but Shibata kicks out at 2. Referee checking up on Shibata to go with it. Kind of goes to tell you how brutal Lesnar's been in this matchup. These punches and headbutts. But Shibata not caving in. Kicks him in the leg more than once. Front face lock applied now. Elbow in the back of the head. Simple strikes. Trying to phase the beast right now. Trying to put him in trouble. Another elbow in the back of the head. Shibata sweeps through. Shibata has him. PK! PK! Is this all she wrote? Oh my goodness, no. Lesnar kicks out at the count of 1. Shibata could have sworn he had him there, but Lesnar says otherwise. Stomp in the gut from Shibata. Does he still have it in it to keep going? Lesnar might have just told him, no you don't. Shibata though, counters, sunset flip, sunset flip. Is this it? Will this do it? No, Lesnar kicked out right away. And he counters him. And an elbow that leads into the F5 from Brock Lesnar. 1, 2, and oh, Shibata kicks out at 2. That's not going to make Lesnar a happy man. That is not going to make Lesnar a happy camper at all. Another German suplex for Shibata. This is what happens when you dare defy Brock Lesnar. Double axe handle to the back now. Shibata though, getting up to his feet. What a lariat there, harnessing the Rainmaker to hit that. covers him here. Lesnar again just powers out right away. And I think Shibata trying to get retribution on Lesnar. Blood for blood maybe in this high-octane main event we got going on here. Shibata lifts him up. Is he going to be able to hit something? I don't know if he was looking for another STO or not, whatever it was. Lesnar found the counter to it. Shibata in trouble. Collision between the two. And I think Brock Lesnar just did that just to show that he can't back down to Shibata. That lariat to the back of the head, decimating him once more. And this may finish Shibata. Number 2. F5. 1, 2, 3. Just like SummerSlam, it only takes 2. And Brock Lesnar is your winner. The Beast conquers Shibata in the main event of the evening. It's over and done with for Lesnar. He is your winner. Lesnar does it and he goes to... Oh, no, not again. Not again. Shibata down here and Lesnar attacking him again. Lesnar assaulting Shibata, stomping away at him. You've done the job. You beat him. You're finished. Lesnar's not done either. Lesnar's going out of the ring. Lesnar's going for a steel chair. I said he wouldn't stop. Lesnar has an obsession right now with assaulting Shibata. A steel chair to him now. No, you've got to stop. You've got... Wait, that's the thing. That's Okada. Okada's back. Okada is back. And he should have confronted the Beast. He takes the chair out of his hands. Lesnar in trouble. Clothesline over the top rope by the Rainmaker. Okada's back. And he's going right through the champion. And he sent a message right here on Smackdown Live.